Hey guys, and welcome to my newest Minecraft invention. I'm here with Doc. Hey!
Hey, what's up? Smelting set, buddy.
Yeah, with my new Ultra Turbo Furnace setup. This is the interface of this massive machine here. And you can see on the right side, you put in the items to be smelted. In this case, we are using sand. And if you take a look into this chest here, it gets emptied out extremely quickly as soon as there is a hopper minecart. That's because hopper minecarts now, since a few updates, suck an item out of the chest in each game tick, and that makes this machine very fast. And yeah, here you can see it again, how quickly this fills up. And then it turns departures. On the middle, you have the output, and on the left side, you put in the fuel. And as Doc said, what's this machine mainly used for, or what's its purpose?
It's mass smelting, you know. I mean, usually you have a lot of stuff and you want to get it done. For example, lots of sands or whatever, lots of iron, or you came from a mining trip and you just chug it in there and you want to process it faster than if you could ever do it by hand or whatever.
And you can see from the output here how quickly this fills up, 50, 54, and this always goes in, like, it's not completely constant, the speed. It's really fast. It's over, on average, on large amounts of items, it's about 3.5 items per second. And that speed, it's all this machine processes everything in real time, so to speak. So the speed is also higher if you put in a little bit more items, because it has some warm-up time. And we can take a look into these furnaces as well. So most of the time there's exactly one item in it, and as soon as it's smelted, the minecart rides over it again and puts in the next item. So this whole process consists out of quite a lot of steps, and they all have to be all well timed. So pretty much this whole machine is a just-in-time machine. Everything has to be exactly the same pace. Otherwise, one bottleneck in the whole machine would make this everything slower. So on the top there, you can see we've built a naked version of this, and I just quickly wanted to show you the basics of the machine and what other advantages it has. So let's fly up here and take a closer look. Okay, so again, the point of the machine is that it really quickly processes the stuff. And yeah, Doc, can you please put in 2 stacks of sand here? And here you can see how quickly this all goes. By the time he closed the chest, it already started filling up the furnaces. The other minecart in the middle here fills up the fuel. And here you can also see how it pretty much works. So we've got 2 sides here. And each minecart is held in place by this cobblestone wall here. And the detector rail here is hooked up to a comparator. And this comparator checks how many items there are inside the minecart. And the minecart now only departures when there are more items than there are furnaces. So in this case, if there are more than 48 items inside the minecart, you can see it here. It fills up. Well, it doesn't anymore because it already is done with the 2 stacks.
And we already have a stack in here in the chest already. So it's already started the second chest. So it's really real time, you know. It's not like you have this huge furnace array and you toss in dozens of items and then you just wait. No, it really, you know, really fast. That's really nice.
Yeah, and it also sometimes collects a bit more, but that's it always makes sure that there's at least as many items as there are furnaces. And another point is that this whole machine here has some built-in clever technology. For example, I wanted to make sure that the threshold of items for fuel in the furnaces is as low as possible, because previously I just used the hopper chain to fill in all the furnaces. But if you hook up a hopper chain to 50 of these furnaces, you have 50 times 5 stacks in each hopper, and then even more to actually twice as many, because you need 2 hoppers per furnace. So that's several double chests of coal you need as a buffer pretty much inside the machine, which would be wasted. So this new machine here has this, how do you say, it has a technology.
Better efficiency.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right? The thing is also, if you, what did I wanted to say? There's another important thing I want to mention. I'll think about it.
Yeah, what I wanted to say is that each furnace has this detection system behind here. I can go in spectator mode quickly so you can see. There's a comparator here which checks the state of the hoppers behind. And if there are more than, if the comparator output here is the signal strength of 2, it locks this particular hopper here so that it can't fill up anymore. And if there is no item in it at all anymore, then this torch turns on. So no matter if any of these furnaces has less than a stack of items in, the torch of this respective furnace turns on, and this means that there's an override here which keeps the minecart currently from traveling, that this minecart will go on again and refill those furnaces. So there's a really low buffer compared to all other systems of fuel you have to put in, and that makes it very resource friendly, so to speak. So you pretty much only have those 5 stacks plus 1 stack per furnace.
Yeah, also the smeltable materials. This machine doesn't hold back a lot of materials inside. You know, what you toss in, you get out. Often with setups like that, always a little bit of material remained in the machine. So I don't know, you would have here, we have that hopper chain or dropper chain, and some items would be in there. And this machine also contains a mechanic that it's always cleared, and you will always get the items you tossed in. They are not somewhere in the system.
When it's completely empty, it makes sure that it clears pretty much what's in the buffer one last time, so that you get all items back. You can see it was a pretty nifty challenge to get all this wiring here compact. I used some slime block mechanics and stuff. One little trick here I wanted to mention is this dropper elevator here. I wanted to make sure that it doesn't make an annoying noise. So I had to come up with a setup that has a variable clock speed, because the speed of this whole system isn't constant. So if I let it run at full pace, the dropper clock would be too fast and sometimes not pump items, because the items wouldn't just be there, it would make noise. And if I make it too slow, well, then there would be a backlog of items at the bottom here.
Yeah, and that's the point. Those elevators are only silent if they always have items.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you have that super annoying clicking sound all the time, and that was a hard challenge to get rid of that.
Yeah, so what I did here is I pretty much have an override clock, which makes sure that if the dropper here is only filled with less than 40 items, the whole elevator works a little bit slower than this furnace system here, so that it will always be full. But if it's filled up with more than 40 items, it works faster, so it always balances out and is always working at exactly the same pace as the furnace system, no matter at what speed the furnace system actually is. So it's pretty much it holds a stable equilibrium, which is pretty nice, and I'm pretty glad that I managed to find a solution for this. Okay, so the last feature we have is we have some indicator lights here. So if the furnaces, if the fuel is empty, these lights turn on, and the rest is just wiring to get it all working. So I hope you like this thing here, and I will make a separate video where I will build this thing up step by step. And if you want to build this in your own survival world, then you can click on the tutorial link right now. I'm happy that Doc helped me building this here and designing it, and obviously I did the redstone, but we worked together on it for the most part, and yeah, that's our end result. So thanks guys for watching, thank you Doc for helping, and see you in the next Minecraft video, I guess.
Bye ladies and gentlemen.
Bye!
I wanted to steal your end here, sorry.